you look really devastated last night after the match. Can you just try and tell what went through your head at this moment?
I think it's pretty obvious when you let your team down individually. But overall, I think I did a good team as a leader and tried to keep the mood up and stuff like that. But obviously, it's been long days here in Katowice, and I think in the end, it was tough to focus on the crosshair and stay focused with 4 hours and when everything happened the last 10 days. But we made it to playoff, and I have time to show that's not my real level.
Is that kind of match your biggest fear of now you created this great roster? You've got Robs in, you're a great in-game leader. That your own individual level is not up to the standards that it takes to win a big championship event.
No, not at all. I think if you look at the previous land stats of the 6 months, I have improved on that. So not really. You can have a bad tournament or off game somewhere, but yesterday was obviously unacceptable level from me. But it happens, and we just have to look forward, and I have to do my best to get back in shape. And like I said, the preparation, not playing 4 days before the tournament starts, obviously not going to hit my level more than other players.
And of course, there's still question marks going forward with the lineup. But how have you generally felt after Robs came in as a team?
Somebody else?
I mean, before we played our Blast Premier week, we didn't have so much practice. I'd say it was probably just under 2 weeks of practice. But from our scrim results, I felt like we were in that top 3 team area. But now it's like hard to say because we haven't practiced with Robin in a while. Or I mean, the last 2 matches we played were the most practice we've had. But yeah, I'd say we're still a top 3 team right now.
In this event, we've seen a lot of map picks being lost. I think you are one of the few teams who haven't lost that many of your own map picks. Do you think there's a reason for this?
Not really. I think some of the teams, some of the many new lineups don't know their map pool 100% yet. But I also think the CT meta is really tough with the silencer. And I think people are playing really good CT side. So, like if you get rolling 11-4 on CT side, it's very easy to play T side after. So yeah, I think the meta is just CT sided at this point, and I think some of the maps we picked, like Inferno, is not that CT sided as other maps. So maybe that's the reason. I think you have to look into specifics matchups to see if there's any difference, but generally just CT sided overall.
I think it's good to add also that we haven't actually practiced like for 10 days. It's because of the COVID situation, so we have no idea what our map pool is right now, to be honest.
This new meta, the CT sided, how much has that affected your guys' tactics and choice of maps, etc.?
It hasn't affected anything because if people can do it against us, we can also do the same on the other side. You just have to be confident in your map pick and have a good start. But yeah, like the grenade drop is, in my opinion, CT sided, and again the silencers also making buffing the CT side cheaper gun and better gun, right? So the latest updates have just been more CT sided, and we have to wait to see if some people can figure out to make it more T sided in the future. I mean, it's always very hard to play Gambit, to be honest. In my opinion, really underrated team. I will say that maybe we have a little more experience on playing on stage. They have done it once in PGL. I think that also was really good experience for them. But every time we play them, it's really a tough game and a lot of good mid-run calls from both teams, I think, and both teams are shooting hard. So every time I played them, there's been overtime and 16-14's map. So I definitely expect the same, but also feel like we are a better team now than we were before. So definitely see good opportunities to beat Gambit, but they have really great players as well, and I think you saw that from the Hell 2 ranking last year with 3 players really high ranked.